asteroids. What are they? Well, when we talk about asteroids, normally we're learning something about outer space or the solar system. So what are asteroids? Well, they are chunks of rock and metal in outer space. They can be really, really small or gigantic, like miles and miles wide. They're lumpy, kind of shaped like a potato, and they orbit around the sun, but they kind of tumble. They don't make a nice clean orbit. Sometimes we call them planetoids or minor planets, so you might have heard that as well. But asteroids, they're lumpy, they kind of sometimes we think of have holes in them, they're dark, they're really cold, they're flying everywhere, often in shows, and also maybe in real life in history. They bump into and crash into planets and different things, but they can also be really fun. And the only thing you really need, that you probably already have, is this, aluminum foil. So I'm going to create an asteroid. Yeah, that pretty much works. Here are 3 games that can be modified for all ages that you can do using this asteroid. The first game is Asteroid Toss. All you need is the material that you're using to make your asteroid to make it. So whether you're using paper from a recycled grocery store bag, aluminum foil, anything you need, and some sort of location that you want to toss your asteroid to. Whether you decide to use a recycled cardboard box and cut a hole into it, use bags, or just mark spaces on the ground that you want to hit and try and toss your asteroid to that point. If that's too easy and you have older kids, then add some value-based parts to it. How many points do you get from hitting different spots? How many asteroids in 30 seconds can you hit in? Super, super fun. The second activity is called Asteroid Cold Potato. Yes, cold, because asteroids are really cold, and you do not want to miss out on this game. Very reminiscent to Minute to Win It. You can use kitchen utensils, like so, to scoop up the asteroid and get it out of the area, the path of your space shuttle. You don't want your space shuttle to get hit. So this is both fine and gross motor skills by picking up and carrying with different utensils and walking around and holding it. This can be really tricky, but can be made a lot harder if you do it more Minute to Win It style for older kids. I used a spoon, which is pretty simple, but try using a regular silverware spoon. Try using a spatula. See what makes it harder and what makes it easier. Make a game out of it. The final game is Asteroid Unravel, and this is mostly a fine motor skill game. Mostly for younger kids, toddlers and such. You can hide things inside your asteroid and have them work to unravel it. It's actually great practice for grasping and different muscles in their fingers, and you can put something fun in it for them to find. If you have a little bit older kids, print out some pictures of planets or write down the names of planets and hide them inside and have them unravel and use it as a matching game. There's tons of ways to make all of these activities suitable for older elementary school and down to toddlers. I hope you enjoy these asteroid activities. Be careful.